Once upon a time, actually 3 months ago, Elizabeth and Alexander Walker decided to expand their business in Germany. It was no ordinary business though. Just in the past year, it had given them access to a number of perks low and middle class people could only dream about. A 12-room apartment in London with a wonderful view to the polluted streets, their own brand of cars, and a personal driver named Jeremy. Life was great, with the exception of one little issue: a broken Dorex condom 19 years ago. Even though what happened in that rainy night is something you'd call an accident, the Walker family had great hopes for their son. Now, to make this adventure more personal, we are giving you the unique opportunity to name our main character. So many games out there lack in giving the player choices. But not this game. Oh no. This is the unique adventure after all. Whoa! A truly amazing name. Bob it is. Right, where did we leave off? Ah yes. The Walker family had great hopes for Bob. So Bob had to finish his studies in London. After all, his parents decided he'd make a great doctor someday. Passionate, caring, and responsible were just a small part of the huge list of adjectives his parents used to describe him. This is where our adventure begins. Just as our hero was going home, his drunk and enlightened mind came up with a brilliant idea. Why not visit his ex-girlfriend? Even better, why not do it through the fence? In this very second, all the sorrow in the world was of no comparison of what Bob felt. Still slightly intoxicated, Bob took a quick look around, only to realise that he was in an unfamiliar room. "I've been kidnapped," he thought. His thoughts, however, were interrupted by his need to drink water. At this point, Bob decided to get up by pressing the E key. Bob wondered whether he was still drunk, or if the room had started spinning. Either way, he decided to move forward by pressing W. No. That doesn't seem right. No one could walk that easily with a hangover. Let's see. Due to the nature of all the alcohol he had just consumed, our hero had a very hard time coordinating his limbs. Perhaps pressing T will yield a different result. Look at him go! I'm sure his parents would be so proud in this very moment. Letting you move only forward might be awkward, so I'm throwing a whole set of controls at you. I want to show you how important Bob's needs are, so wait a second. We need an adventurous song for this. Ah, that's more like it. I came up with an idea to ensure you'll take this seriously. If Bob doesn't drink water in the next 2 minutes, he will die. I know. You're probably getting a rush of adrenaline at this moment. But trust me, you have plenty of time. This also happens to be the perfect opportunity for you to take part in my survey. Do you prefer cats or dogs? But I hate you. How boring. Why was that even an option? You don't have a heart. If you woke up in a stranger's home, what would you do? This is a stupid decision. And yet here you are, looking for water. That is a boring decision. At least you believe it. Last one, I promise. Tell me what your favourite colour is, and I'll let you know what it says about you. Security and money are an utmost importance. Aside of that, quite the boring choice. Calm and cool, even overconfident at times. Your colour means... oh my. It means you are bold and sexually charged. Might want to keep that out of my game. Part moody, part sophisticated, it's somewhere in the middle. Thank you so much for participating in this important scientific research. Oh, and you should get on with your water mission. I want to show you how important Bob's needs are. So refreshing. Bob could feel a huge sensation of life going down his throat with each sip of water he drank. Now he could finally have a peaceful look around. Every piece of information about his whereabouts would be a blessing. Once Bob feels satisfied with the gathered info, he could leave the apartment. Oh, and you can move with WASD again. Don't need to thank me. I came up with an idea to ensure you'll take this. Seems like this adventure isn't too unique for you. You've done it before. How else would you know that you have to go to the kitchen, open the drawer, take the boss's cup and pour water in it? You must have really enjoyed the game to return for another playthrough. Well, I am flattered. You know the drill. The apartment is all yours to look around.
Are you tired of seeing your cat bored and depressed all the time? Do you hate it when it gives you that look? Are you looking for ways to enrich your favorite companion's life? Well, look no further. Put a Caterpill in the meal, wait for 10 minutes, and just look at Fluff Puff go. That young, energetic kitten that you used to have a while ago will unleash its predator instincts once again. Is that even a plant? Where am I? Some side effects include blank eyes, inability to understand surroundings, and turning into a dog. Only today, call 1-800-774-356-356 and get 3 Caterpill tablets for the price of 4.
I think that's enough television for today. Hold on. Bob forgot his shoes in the apartment. He should go back and put them on. Comfy. Bob suddenly felt an immense pain down in his feet. resulting in him slowing down. If only he had some shoes on. Don't answer. It isn't your phone. Just turn around and walk away. Was that door even there? Bob thought. Don't answer. It isn't your phone. Just turn around and walk away.
When will you start listening? I gave you a clear instruction and you still decided to screw it all up. You just don't seem to trust me, do you? What I know for a fact is that if you didn't hear the phone ringing, you wouldn't have picked it up in the first place. I have to discipline you now. I'm sorry. To make sure that won't happen again, I am turning your sound effects off. If you're a good boy, I will turn them back on later.
Another choice. How quirky. Neurophysiology indicates that laughter is linked with the activation of the ventromedial prefrontal cortex that produces endorphins. With that being said, I hope you're ready to have some fun. I'll go easy on you. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Didn't expect that one to go so well. Whoever invented knock-knock jokes should get a Nobel Prize. Okay. Next one. What do you call cheese that is not yours? Stolen. This one is funny because the original joke says nacho cheese, and you expect it to go that way. But my jokes are always a step ahead. You could write that one down, but if you only have a broken pen, I guess that's kind of pointless. Oh, did you hear about the two guys that stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. My next joke had something to do with amnesia, but I don't remember how it goes. Guess I'll skip it then. This one is good. Listen. Is your refrigerator running? Yes? Good. I will see you at the refrigerator race tomorrow. Oh, and did you hear about that guy who got hit in the head with a can of soda? He's lucky it was a soft drink. I was passing a shop the other day, and it had a sign that read, "Broken puppets for sale. No strings attached." If you ever get cold, just stand in the corner of the room for a bit. It's usually 90 degrees there. I want to get a job cleaning mirrors. It has just always been something I could see myself doing. I also used to be addicted to soap, but I'm clean now. All right, last one. There were 3 tomatoes, a mum, a dad, and a son. The son lagged behind and fell splat on the floor. His dad yelled to him, "Ketchup, son!" I guess I'll just go to sleep now. It comes natural to me. I could do it with my eyes closed. You've been lovely tonight. Thank you. Imagine if you had listened to me. You wouldn't just see the crowd jump up and down in silence. I had a whole set of 15 jokes at my disposal, ready to make your day. What a pity. Bazinga! I got you with one of my classic tricks. Bazinga! I got you with one of my classic tricks. Wait. Go back and stare at that canvas. Upon looking at this impressive piece of art, Bob felt as if he was a step away from reaching nirvana. His third eye, now being opened, grants him perception beyond ordinary sight. There was a big decision in front of Bob now. In the first scenario, Bob finds a very important object somewhere in this house. This mysterious item is extremely vital for our hero to find his way out of this building. In the second scenario, the region responsible for all the decision-making in Bob's brain malfunctions, making him somehow similar to a monkey. Or in other words, he leaves without finding the important object. Determined to see the outside world once again, Bob has proven us that he's capable of carrying out commands flawlessly. Perhaps Bob was actually destined to join the army. In the second scenario, the region responsible for all the decision-making in Bob's brain malfunctions, making him somehow similar to a monkey. Or in other words, he leaves without finding the important object. Bob was really stupid. In fact, he was so stupid that he decided he needed to punish himself. Bob wasn't ready to leave until he had disciplined himself. Welcome to the room. It is an amazing 3D first-person narrative-driven adventure trial and error escape game. In this amazing 3D first-person narrative-driven adventure trial and error escape game, you have to find a way out of this room. You can start by looking in the drawer for a key. Perhaps I've put it somewhere else. I meant perhaps someone had put it somewhere else. All right, this is very important. Now stop whatever you're doing and listen. Above the drawer, there are 2 cupboards. The key unlocks both of them, but it will break after opening one. You know, game logic. Do not question it and glue your ears to my voice. You, Bob, you need to... No, you have to open the left cupboard. It is your only chance of getting out. I should have checked this room before you walked in. This is a catastrophe. First the key, and now this. Someone must have pranked my story. Well, I myself am out of ideas here. Everything has clearly changed. But it is an escape room after all. There must be a way to escape it. Try looking around and see if you can find something. Oh, thank God that worked. I thought Bob was stuck in that room forever. That would have been atrocious. I had to change the unique adventure so it revolves around a simple room. Can you imagine? That would have been a severe disappointment. Not just for you, but for me as well. I mean, I've been carefully preparing this experience of yours, and messing up in such a stupid way could have ruined everything. Great job, Bob. No, you have to open the left cupboard. It is your only chance of getting out. All right, I'm done with you. Never in my life have I stumbled upon a person as stubborn as you. I'd much rather be having a wonderful cup of tea at the moment, but no. I have to help this hopeless soul named Bob find his way out of this surreal building. No more. I'm out. Unbelievable. They don't pay me enough for this. In front of Bob was the biggest challenge he has faced so far. You should grab something to write on for the next part. I'll wait. Just press E when you're ready. Oh, and just to make sure this goes according to plan, would you kindly stay still? Good. Ahead lies a very complex system of corridors. In order for Bob to safely traverse through, he has to go left, then twice to the right, once again to the left, then straight forward, and finally to the right. If Bob, for some crazy reason, forgets the instructions, all he has to do is press V. Bob seemed to have inherited his great-grandmother's memory. Left, right, right, left, straight, right. You seem to have issues and should definitely see a doctor. I am not repeating the instructions again.
And so Bob managed to get past this horrifying and deadly maze safely. As the elevator descended towards freedom, Bob. Yeah, that's it. Bob felt a strong sensation of relief. But a huge black screen appears and abruptly ends the demo here. Roll the credits. And so Bob managed to get past this horrifying and deadly maze safely. Do you know what's the difference between me and you, Bob? I know the truth. And you live a lie. You're so absorbed in your own world that you cannot understand how fragile it is. I am independent. I can conquer the whole world. And look where that thinking got you now. You need to comprehend the situation here. You are going in circles. Perhaps you noticed that? Or perhaps you need me to tell you. See how independent you are? You need me, Bob. You really do. Even if it wasn't me, you always will have a narrator in your life, Bob. Someone to tell you what to do. Someone who will hold greater power than you. You want your decisions to have an impact.
and to be meaningful. Now bear your consequences. Look at these bare walls, Bob. This is the fruit of your choices. I understand this all needs to sink in your head. It's a lot to process, so I'll give you some time to yourself. I'm sure that a moment from now, you'll start getting a grasp of what's right and what's wrong. Do not worry, though. I will always be right here, at the back of your mind, calmly waiting for that moment to arrive.